Welcome back. Guess what I have? Now I know I got excited with the everything seasoning because when you actually make something happen and it comes to fruition, it's exciting. But this is probably the most exciting thing I've ever done. It's item M67638. And what are these? These are bagel wraps. You never heard of them before because they don't exist. We're the only company that makes them. We're the only company that has them, and this is the best wrap you'll ever have. You know, why did we come up with this? And by the way, this took 3 years of a lot of trial and error to create this. Why did we do it? I'm going to tell you why we did it. Because I see everybody's eating wraps. People are buying wraps in the supermarket, right? So many people love wraps. Do you know wraps are not that great for you? And they're not that healthy. And if you knew what was in there, you probably wouldn't be happy about it. Did you know that a wrap in a supermarket stays on the shelf for like 90 days, 60 to 90 days? How could that be good, right? 60 to 90 days. So, a bagel wrap is really, really difficult to make because a bagel is boiled. It's a strong dough. It's really hard. So it took so much work to create this. So what we did is we took all of our ingredients, the malt, the molasses, our proprietary formula. But then there are a lot of things you need to make a wrap too, and a lot of them are not very good. So we took a lot of things to make a wrap, and we took that stuff out and we put healthier options in there, to really create something. We could say nothing artificial, no colors, no flavors, no preservatives. Oh wow, it's sold out already, huh? Wow. So look, last time on air it sold out. I'm sorry. Listen, I thought I heard you say it sold out. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. But anyway, the last time it sold out. So this is something so unique because nobody has it. So we took the bagel formula, we took the wrap formula, we created it together, and it wasn't easy because you had to get functionality too. You had to get it to roll. So basically, this is a very big wrap. Okay, it's an 11-inch wrap. It is absolutely delicious. Probably the only wrap you can eat out of a bag. Because you just can't. Did you ever eat a wrap on its own without having something stuffed in it? Not very good, right? This one you can actually eat. And you know what? That's the everything wrap. You know how hard that was to get everything in there? So we had to basically take our proprietary everything seasoning and ground it down because wraps have very sensitive equipment and you can't have, big seeds sticking out. Ground it down to get it in there. And again, so we have the plain wrap and the everything wrap. So for $47.98, you can get home 24 plain wraps, 24 everything wraps, or a combo, which is definitely going to be the most popular, of 12 plain and 12 everything. Now, what can you do with a wrap? Well, first of all, I promise if you make some scrambled eggs and put on our wrap, this is going to be the best wrap you've ever had. And again, we can go right back to the seasoning. You can add a little bit of the seasoning on there. But look at that. Look at that everything wrap with scrambled eggs. And it's very easy to make, So it's so flavorful. And if you're going to eat a wrap, I'm going to ask you to try this one. I don't think you'll ever have another wrap again, but this is going to be something special. And if you love our bagels, right? Uh, just think, we took the formula from our bagels, we took certain ingredients needed for a wrap, we combined them, and we made the Just Bagel wrap. I like to call it the wrap, but you can also get them on auto delivery, by the way, which many people do get them on auto delivery. It's M67638. But I want to tell you something else that I'm really excited about the wraps, because in putting this all together, we came up with something it kind of blew our minds, okay? Because what this wrap also does is it makes a New York pizza, right? So a thin, very thin crusted New York pizza wrap. Look at this. Check that out. You got to zoom in on this, okay? You got to zoom in on this. Look at this. So basically, you take this, you put it in your oven, you add your favorite sauce, your favorite cheese, and you have a very, very thin crusted, real New York pizza. I mean, that, and look at the price of this. You can have a pizza for this price. You'll get 24 wraps for $47.98. That's like a buck a wrap, $2 a wrap. So it's like $2 a pizza, right? And it's so thin and so crusty. Look at that. I mean, this is something that was born from this that I actually make. I can't tell you how many pizzas we make in my house for this. You know, I bring home the wraps all the time. They come just like this, by the way. They come in a bag just like this, okay? And what you have to do when you get them home, it's the same thing, okay? Why? No preservatives, nothing artificial. You got to put them in the freezer. They freeze great, they thaw great, they taste great. They make the best pizza you'll ever have. And look, if you want to roll a sandwich, this is my favorite thing. I come home, sometimes I don't want a bake, right? I want something a little lighter. So I'll make, Kevin, you want to get in on this so we can show? So I will, I'll put together some cold cuts, right? I'll make a little sandwich like this, put a little cheese maybe, some turkey, and let's see what we got here. We'll just put a little turkey there. And then it's so easy. You just wrap it like this. And these wraps are so big that you can just cut it and you can have half. You can have half now and half later. And you could put your everything seasoning on this too if you like. But this wrap will really, I think this is, again, I'm so excited about this because this was really, really not easy to do. Like I told you. And let's go through the options again, okay? So it's M67638, and you can have 24 of these wraps. You can have either all plain, you could have 24 everything, or my guess the combo would be the most popular where you can get 12 and 12. And I was just confirmed that the combo is the most popular. So you can get 12 plain and 12 everything wraps. And like I said, the everything flavor, it's not going to be overwhelming in this wrap. It's just a very light dusting into the actual wrap. And you know what? This also makes a great gift. I mean, look, bagels always puts a smile on everybody's face, but honestly, if you have somebody at college and you send them wraps, they can make pizza, they can make sandwiches. You know, you can even put cream cheese and butter on them. That's what I do. I even cut them. I cut them in like, 40 pieces and I make little chips out of them. You can make like almost like a pita chip, and you can fry them and you can put them in your air fryer. But, my favorite thing is the pizza I preheat that oven. You want to get that bottom crunchy. So you want to put it in there for a couple of minutes. Then you put the sauce on and then you put the cheese on and then you pull it out. And the pizza is probably, for me, it's the most exciting thing. But, our bagels on pizza are great too. So you got the New York bagels, you got the New York pizza, you combine the bagel and the pizza and the wrap. Anywhere in the country now, you have a New York pizza because either the bagel or the wrap, they're both delicious. So again, it's item M6738, 24 wraps. Come just like this. Come just like this. And you take them, we're going to ship them to you fresh. They're not going to be frozen. You're going to get them fresh. You got to put them in your freezer. And M67638, 24 plain, 24 everything wraps, or 12 plain and 12 everything wraps. Gets this home to you guys. One payment of $47.98 or 4 payments of $11.99. So again, my most proudest achievement of these wraps and the seasoning, but this is something that's really, really difficult to make. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I hope you give it a shot.